Hi everyone. Sorry. Hi. Um, Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I'm Melissa Tan from Singapore. It's a wonderful morning here. This is a Saturday morning, bright and shiny. I hope you're all having a wonderful time and a good start to the weekend. Today is my day 5 of my 10 Days Go Live series. So we are halfway through the whole series. And today I actually like to share with you my transformation, my personal transformation since I started this online business. Like I shared on my day 1, I started this business early of January 2021. That's this year, right? And before that, I am I am and I still am working full time as a business analyst at a bank. Um, uh, Maybe I just share like a short history of how I started this business. Yeah, so I was working full time. Ever since I was young, I grew up in a traditional Chinese family. So we're always taught to get good grades, get into good schools, graduate. Hey, hi Jacqueline, good morning. Hi Joy, thanks for joining in. Yeah, so growing up in a traditional Chinese family, I was told to go to a good school, get good grades, get into university, graduate with a good degree, get a good job, climb the corporate ladder, and then start a family, do the whole retirement thing, and then kick the bucket, right? That seems to be like the whole life cycle of how we are taught. We are taught as a child. So I did all that. I was at the climb the corporate level part. So I got a job. It was it was an okay job. I mean, as in I worked hard for it, and as soon as I started having a family, that's when things started to change. When I became a mom, it was when I had my second son. That's when the true mom guilt really come hit me hard. Like it got really really hard to juggle between family and work. So I did try to look for other alternatives in terms of working online, because that's where I thought that I'll be able to work at home, right? So of course that didn't materialize until I would say pre-COVID, like in 2020, that was last year, before COVID hit hard, right? I um Before hit hard, but we started working from home. So I had the experience to work on from home, and I actually enjoyed the experience being at home with my children. So I actually want to make it permanent. So I did look for a side business online that will allow me to work as a part time, but eventually become my plan A, so to speak. So working part time online is a plan B, and then to eventually work as make it into a plan A, right? So what happened was I came across this Facebook ad. While scrolling through on my daily as my daily routine, I scroll through my Facebook looking at friends feeds and all, and I came through like this ad that talk about an opportunity to start an online business. And I seen how this person, she's a stay-at-home full-time sham, so it's a stay-at-home mom, right? And she's able to earn, and is the sole breadwinner for her family. So I thought that was really great. Like, you have to be home looking after your family, and still you can generate an income to support the entire family. So I click on the learn more button. Um, I watched the 90 minutes workshop. I was really impressed. But and actually I straight away signed up and paid the registration fee to basically find out more about the business, right? Um, Halfway through, being in the community, learning about the training, I was impressed, but I was still skeptical at that point of time. So I actually asked for a refund. So yeah, I'm actually a walking proof of um, someone who actually signed up and refunded. And I can vouch that the refund is real, in the sense that I got back my refund. And since then, after that, I still monitored, or because the person is still my friends on Facebook, so I still keep up with her ads and her postings. So it wasn't until almost 1 year later. So yeah, I've been monitoring, or should I say stalking stalking her for a year before I kind of messaged her again one day and asked her how she was. And I told her that I was interested to actually join the business, because after 1 year, I seen her own transformation. I seen her transformation and how much she's grown in the business. Then that was when I know that the business is real, right? It's not a scam, it's real. And there's proof. So I signed up, and when I signed up and I went through the training, the business was everything that I thought that would be, like, really. I really had more time to focus on things that really matter, because once I started this business, I tend to direct my energy and focus on the business rather than thinking about the stress at work, because okay, so my life before the business was I go to work, I do the whole 9 to 6, and I come back, I feel tired, I man the kids, I spend some time with them, but after they go to bed, I actually stress about work. I think about, oh no, tomorrow what I need to do, what if this thing don't go well and all that, and then it stresses me out. So, and it created some health problems for me. But after I joined this business, I know how to redirect my focus to something else that really matters. And it's how would I say, it's, I wouldn't say it's a hobby, but it's like an avenue for me to release my creativity, to actually do something that is therapeutic, I would say, relaxing. Yes, it's relaxing after work. So writing and creating posts. Yeah, so that takes my mind off work, and I'm really glad for that, because slowly I feel that my health has improved. I sleep better, and I don't really stress about work that much anymore, because when the day comes, then I will actually handle it as it comes through. I mean, as it comes. So yeah, being in the business and finding the community is truly amazing. Like, I make new friends, because I'm not from Singapore to begin with, right? So my family migrated here. I don't have that many friends, and I'm slowly, like, learning, getting to know the community. There's so many working mothers, and we share similar experiences, and that's what I truly like. Like, there's no you don't have to be shy to ask them any questions, because they're always willing to share their knowledge with you. Yeah, and when I joined this business, I've seen so many declarations and testimonials from people who have succeeded in this business, and I told myself, like, I'm in it right now. I'll go all out, and if they can do it, then why not me? I'm also I believe that I'm also capable of achieving those success, because all of us, like everyone who is on in this business, we're all everyday normal people. We are not someone super special. We're just everyday people, and they're all making it, through this online business. So I believe that I too am capable of doing that. Yeah, but of course, that said, starting a business, there's always challenges that comes with it. So one of my challenges was actually having to um, take pictures of myself. Yeah, I think that's also one of the greatest transformation that I have noticed since I joined this business, because before having children, yeah, I love taking pictures. I whenever I go out, I'll carry the digital camera. This was before the smartphones were invented. I used to carry the digital camera along, and then wherever I go, I'll take pictures with my friends and stuff. And but since I have kids, the pictures are always about them. So I don't know if that's a bit sad or not, but I can't really find many pictures of myself when I was trying to make posts on my business page. Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Sayuri. Thanks for tuning in. Hi, Celia. Hi, Jennifer. Yeah. Good morning. Yeah. So that was one of the struggles I had earlier. Like, I didn't have pictures of myself in that, 6, 7 years since I have children. Very minimal, right? And they were usually not good shots, because they're all like taken impromptu. So now that I'm in this business, I tend to come back into taking more pictures of myself, and I actually feel good in a way that I see myself again. I see my smile. That sometimes at the earlier stage, I kind of forgotten how to smile, and it's quite sad. I think back, oh no, Mel, I don't think you smile that way. You look odd, that kind of thing. But I slowly see the transformation that practice makes perfect anyway, right? So that was one of the challenges that I faced taking photos, and also of course managing my time at the beginning, right? Like although after work I was after putting the kids to bed, I'm tired, I'm like lethargic and all I really want to do is just go to bed. But I think about my business, and I think about the potential that it has, and basically what I told myself that I would do when I start this business. So people can complain that, oh, I have no time, I'm too tired to do the business, too busy, and they just procrastinate. But discipline is very important. Like um, okay, now people say that business is also a spiritual journey. So it teaches you about yourself, reflecting what kind of person you are. So there are times where I think that, hey, Mel, I think you're a procrastinator. Why are you not doing? But then, and then I would tell myself, no, 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 I have to do it because I want to achieve my goals. I've set my goals that I want to succeed in this business, and I know I can do it. So I think discipline was also one of the harder challenges at the beginning. Really doing what I said that I would do. But so far, I think I've seen some consistency in my posts, and also I'm seeing some progress, and yeah, results from my business. So that's great. And yeah, so it made me realize that actually this business, it's doable. It's not hard. Like I can work during like pockets hour, free pockets time that I have. Like during lunchtime when I'm at work, I would take some time off to actually reply some queries, do a few posts. So I think it's really manageable, especially for my mom lifestyle. It's even better now that because I'm working from home, I have more time to I don't say more time, but at least uh, I don't have to spend too much time commuting. Then that gives me more time to think about what I want to do for the business. So yeah, I have no regrets joining this business, and I'm really proud of my transformation. Like before this, I've never done a go live, and right now, look at me. I'm already day 5, and it's getting on to me, as in like I feel comfortable chatting with you guys. Like I this interaction online is pretty cool, right? If not if not for this business, I think my life will still be the same. Going to work, and on weekends is usually the busy period. As in like, because I have to ferry the kids around and all. So usually weekends are really busy, but I really want to make a change in my lifestyle and also my timing, right? So I'll be able to spend more time with my kids and not ferrying them around, um, always rushing them to get to go here and there or get their work done, that kind. Yeah, really spending quality time to listen to them, and not spend too much on like work that doesn't really mean or is not fulfilling. So um yeah, so that's pretty much the transformation that I've I've seen in myself in these 9 months, right? And I really can't wait to see what else unfolds, like for myself and this business. Is really um it's really something that I would ask people to at least check it out, to check out if this business is for you. And if you were skeptical like me earlier on, it's okay. It's totally normal to be skeptical, because it's totally human nature to be skeptical. But do not close the doors or straight away say no, because you might not know what you're missing out. This could be a great opportunity for yourself and for your family, and probably for you to achieve your dreams, right? Because so many people of us have done it, and now if we can do it, so can you. So just give yourself a chance to suss it out. See if this business is for you too. So with that, I'll end my day 5. It's a beautiful Saturday morning in Singapore right now.
And for the rest of the world, I think you're probably getting ready for bed and all. And I wish you all a very good weekend with your family. And I see you again next week um, on Tuesday for us in Singapore, and on the west side it'll be Monday. Next week will be pretty amazing. Will be interesting. I mean, because we're gonna have live interviews, so that's another breakthrough. I've never really interviewed anyone online before, so this will be my first. So yeah, don't get to tune in when I don't get to tune in, and I'll speak to some people from the business, some business partners whom are such inspirations to me. So with that, take care, everyone. Have a good day. Bye bye.